Since the 2011-12 season, Bayern has dominated the Bundesliga, and simply because of this fact, Bayer Leverkusen's triumph became the most important event, not only for the team with a 100-year history, for whom it was the first league title, but also for German football itself. Everyone awaited and hoped for change. Even in poor form, Bayern attempted to instill fear, but with the arrival of Xabi Alonso, everything changed. He joined a team on the brink of relegation from the Bundesliga, and in a short time he transformed it significantly, achieving the incredible feat of changing the eternal Neverkusen to Neverluzen. When you watch this video, Alonso's team's unbeaten streak in all tournaments reaches an incredible 48 matches. This is a record not only in Germany but also in all of Europe, and by the end of this season, if everything goes as planned, they will be able to call themselves the new Invincibles. But beyond the coaching genius of the Basque manager, this success would not have been possible without the players, and the transformation he made with them deserves separate attention. In defense, the team plays phenomenally and leads in many defensive aspects, having conceded only 20 goals in the league. Alonso's Bayern plays in a 3-4-2-1 formation, where the fullbacks drop into the defensive line, creating a backline of 5 defenders. The leader in defensive duties for the team is the living legend of Leverkusen, Jonathan Tah. Everyone knew him as a quality defender who could make a fatal mistake and concede a goal for the team, but with Alonso's arrival and his tactics, Jonathan has reached a new level. With his strong physical attributes, leadership qualities, and ability to pass intelligently, Alonso has found a way to improve him and utilize his strengths to their fullest extent. Additionally, his play on set pieces has also been noted, with him scoring 6 goals, which is quite a lot for a defender. He is now a crucial part of the club's defensive system and the national team, as Nagelsmann has been able to learn how to better and more effectively utilize the player's strengths. Also, in the team's defense, there is a duo that performs important functions in Xabi Alonso's tactics, both defensively and offensively. They are Alex Grimaldo and Jeremie Frimpong. The Spanish fullback arrived at the team from Benfica at the beginning of this season for free. For the club management, this is a huge stroke of luck, as acquiring a player of such caliber without spending a penny is a tremendous achievement in the best sense of the word. In the season prior to joining Leverkusen, he scored 5 goals and provided 11 assists in 33 league matches for the Lisbon club. Alex could have moved to Arsenal, Liverpool, Manchester City, or returned to his native Barcelona where his career began. But due to the influence of Xabi Alonso's personality, he chose to join Leverkusen. As we can see, it was the right decision, and now under his guidance, he has not only become one of the most productive fullbacks with 11 goals and 17 assists in 45 matches in all tournaments, but has also been able to play his first match for the Spanish national team. Xabi has been able to improve the already strong qualities of the player, but the player himself also stands out for his footballing intelligence, ability to make precise passes, and splendid free kick strikes, which even make the mighty Bayern Munich nervous. Meanwhile, Frimpong is the complete opposite of Grimaldo in many aspects. I like to call such fullbacks terrorists, because his sprints always cause chaos in the opponent's defense. In Alonso's game structure, where everything is tailored to ball control, Frimpong is the exception allowed to approach the game creatively. In many matches, he acts selflessly, reaching the penalty area to make a shot or take a shot at goal himself. Such players are as essential as air in a ball control system, because sometimes it's not just about passing to the nearest player, but also about finding a moment on pace for a goal-scoring opportunity or creating it oneself, which Pep Guardiola has been lacking this season. It's quite amusing that Frimpong, a product of the Manchester City Academy who couldn't find a place in the first team, went to Celtic and then ended up at Bayern, where he fully blossomed. It's entirely possible that Frimpong could be brought back to replace the aging Kyle Walker, and what he demonstrates under Xabi Alonso's management shows what's needed for total domination on the pitch. Another transfer that came to Leverkusen for free and became an important part of the team's game construction is the signing of Granit Xhaka from Arsenal. Many in the club's management noted that for the successful realization of the team's potential, experienced players are needed who will set the right example and influence players with their authority and status. Therefore, signing the Albanian with a Swiss passport turned out to be the right choice. Many remember Xhaka as a notably emotional player who could make phenomenal but foolish decisions, but after 7 years at Arsenal, he matured, and in his last season for the Gunners, he compiled solid statistics and showed himself as a high-quality player, albeit not of the highest rank and importance, but at Bayern, he has become such. In Xabi Alonso's system, he has become a key player in the team's build-up. Many attacks go through him, and in terms of passes in the attacking phase, he is a leader in this regard, surpassing Rodri and Toni Kroos, but most importantly, he does not lose the ball. As we know, Xabi Alonso looks for players who fit his vision, and in Xhaka, he saw the missing link to make the whole team work like clockwork. Plus, personal work with the players showed how important it is to have the trust of your manager. Meanwhile, the main star and hope not only of the Leverkusen club, but also of all of Germany, is perhaps having one of the best seasons in his career. Florian Wirtz, who endured a terrible ACL injury early in his career, career, managed to return, secure a place in the team's starting lineup, and reclaim his status as the country's top talent, all while continuing to progress and improve his game. Before Xabi Alonso's arrival, he mainly shone in the transitional phases of the team's attacks, but after a full season working with him, he began to feel comfortable in positional attacks as well. His phenomenal dribbling, creativity, and ability to find space between the lines while also contributing to pressing. Wirtz is technically outstanding, has a very good eye for his teammates, and possesses the right timing in the passing game. He is also dynamic as soon as he gets the ball and is very difficult for the opponent to predict. He can immediately accelerate to high speed. Despite not being particularly tall or physically robust, that is precisely to his advantage. Thanks to his low center of gravity, Wirtz is extremely agile. Additionally, Florian is incredibly intelligent when it comes to the game. He recognizes situations on the pitch within a very short time and draws the right conclusions. What makes him so special and distinguishes him from many other players is his excellent training in basic technical areas. These strengths attract Alonso, and he understands how to maximize their use. Working with Wirtz shows how delicately and intelligently Xabi can work with the club's young talents. In 44 matches this season, Florian Wirtz scored 17 goals and provided 19 assists, instilling hope that he can maintain such form and perform just as successfully at the home Euro 2024, where much is expected of him. Also worthy of mention are players such as Piero Hincapié, Jonas Hoffmann, Patrick Schick, and Victor Boniface, without whom the team's game would not have been as bright. Of course, the main hero of Bayern is one and only Xabi Alonso. His success as a manager stems from a combination of factors, including his deep understanding of the game, strong leadership qualities, and a commitment to continuous improvement, which was noted by Mourinho back in the day. Alonso's leadership qualities have been instrumental in shaping the culture and identity of the club. He instills a winning mentality that wasn't present at Bayern before him, emphasizing the importance of hard work, discipline, and collective responsibility. Alonso leads by example, demonstrating professionalism, dedication, and a relentless drive for excellence. His inspirational leadership brings confidence and belief among his players, empowering them to overcome challenges and achieve success on the pitch, even in the last seconds of the match, which they showed numerous times. As for me, he made the right decision to stay with the team for another season, as it will help him and the players to refine what they have worked on this season to automaticity and demonstrate their power in the Champions League. I personally can't wait for it, as I am confident that these will be phenomenal performances in the world's best tournament. How do you think Bayer Leverkusen will play in the next season? Will they be able to retain their key players and maintain the same form, or is regression inevitable for them? It will be interesting to read your opinion in the comments section. In the meantime, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and check out my other videos. I especially recommend you check out the video on Andre Lunen's rise this season and Man City Academy players who became stars elsewhere. My name is Ole. Love this game. I'll see you next time.